Hi y'all. As I promised, I was gonna get this YouTube video done today. I had a great night tonight with my cousins. I'm playing this song in the background. It's an old song, Just a Friend by Biz Markie. I do not own the rights to this song, but it's significant to this post that I'm gonna post. Yeah, y'all heard me clowning my soon to be ex-husband on my Facebook Live. Yeah, I say Little Willie, and I'm playing this song because Just a Friend is significant because when I found the whore number in his phone, he said she was just a friend. No, actually, he said, "Oh, I don't know her, but my partner I work with used to work with her, and that's their friend." But I'm really doing this video just to let y'all know that. Let me tell you something. No matter what you go through, you enjoy yourself, and as long as you gave it the best that you can, don't worry about nothing else. Some people would say I was stupid because I took my husband back from the beginning. I took my husband back because God told me to take my husband back. Not because I wanted to take him back, but God told me I had to take him back. I did everything he told me to do, and my husband still wouldn't do right. And I'm going to say this in this video that when you do everything that you're supposed to do, and the people still won't do right, don't blame yourself. That's their fault. Some people is never going to do right no matter what. My husband could say all the foolishness he want to say, but I have the text messages of him saying, "I apologize because I wasn't a good person. I wasn't a good husband." I have the text messages of him saying that I still love you. I've gotten the call of, "Oh, my wife don't want me, but I got bae now." It wasn't about me not wanting my husband. It was more so about my husband not doing right. Understand? As a married man, there's things that you're supposed to do in the way you're supposed to conduct yourself. My husband was very insecure about a lot of things, so I found myself not really trying to do my hair too much or not really dressing because everything he was accusing me of tools. But also, when people accuse me of doing things, that's usually meaning that they're doing things. If you know me, you know the type of person I am, and you know that's definitely not my demeanor. Yeah, I'm cool as crap, so I always got like mad homeboys, but I'm the only girl with 4 brothers, you know what I mean? And I'm the baby. So I tend to click more to dudes. Not saying I don't got female friends, but that's just how it is. I went out, like I said today, I went out with my cousins. It was never about me not being able to go out with my cousins. I have a bunch of family down here and I love them all, but I had to sit there and I had to think about it. My husband's shortcomings ain't have nothing to do with me. My husband just wanted to do what he wanted to do. And that's not gonna fly with me. Understand? I'm not perfect because nobody's perfect. No relationship is perfect. Understand? But you gotta work at it. If you hear somebody say that their relationship is perfect, that means they're not talking to each other. They sleep in 2 different rooms and they're not having no conversations. And when they go out there, making it look like they're perfect. Things happen. But when you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage, especially a marriage, you have to make that commitment to work at it no matter what's going on in your life. That was something I guess that he couldn't do. But again, I'm not worried about it. Also, for these women out here, I need y'all to understand that when it comes to your kids, nothing comes before your children. I'm seeing a lot of females that's going out, leaving their kids home to chase behind penis. Understand? Don't chase behind penis, especially somebody else's penis. You don't chase behind somebody's husband. Understand? Leave your kids in the house because your kids is your priority, especially when that man don't have no kids. I have people that's losing their kids over penis. Your kids are your priority. I don't know what kind of mother you are to say, "Oh, let me chase behind this man," or "I need this man over my kids." Your kids that's unconditional love. The love that your kids have for you, they love you no matter what you do. They love you. Understand? So put your kids first. Like, it's supposed to be God and your kids. You have your parents, God, your parents, your kids. When you become a parent, it's all about your kids. I don't know how you was trained. I'm not even trying to understand how you was trained or how you was raised. Some of these things come from how people were raised, but I was raised to put my kids first. So it's always about K Cube. And I remember telling my husband, like, "Yo, I'm never going to choose a man over my kids." And K Cube are now literally, my daughter be 24 in maybe about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. My oldest son will be 21, about to be a dad. In June, he'll be 21 in June. He'll be a dad in March. My baby boy will be 17 in July. And I promise you, I ain't never going to put no man before my kids. My kids, they come first. And that's why I could tell my husband, I'm never going to jeopardize my livelihood for you. You got me twisted. And I guess that was something that stung to him. So you got to know your priorities. You got to know what you're responsible for and what's more important. For me maintaining a job and an income that's going to enable me to provide for my kids, that's going to enable me to provide and pay for my bills and to keep my vehicles running and maintaining them and having some money saved is important to me. So if you're not gonna, if you're not okay with it, or you're not adding to what I'm trying to do, it's not conducive to what I'm trying to do, then I gotta cut you off. Also, I'm gonna say that no, when a person show you who they are, believe it. Understand? My husband told me he was in survival mode. I knew that meant he was gonna go find a chick and he was gonna live up for her. And I tell people all the time, I knew my husband less than anybody probably did down here, since I'm not from here, but I know him better than anybody else do. I'm not new to this. I might be new to the South, but I ain't new to this. You know, I've been through a lot. I ain't no spring chicken. You know, I'm up there. Right now, it's about doing what I need to do for me. When I feel like it doesn't make me happy anymore, I'm going to do what I need to do for me. So when I realized that this relationship wasn't working for me, yeah, I packed his stuff and was like, you got to go. Yeah, I dropped those papers off to file for that divorce. But you got to know what you got to do for you. Every situation is different. I'm not telling you to do what I did, because maybe your situation is a little bit different. For me, I'm not going through it. I have short patience. And my family, especially my cousins, will tell you I will QUIT in a heartbeat. That's relationships, that's jobs, that's just what it is. Okay? If I feel like it's taking more out of me than what I'm gaining out of it, there's no need for me to stay in it. And I do understand that we got to go through some things in order to get to where we need to be. And everything we go through is a testimony of what our life is and what we need to do in life. So sometimes you got to pray and you got to work on it. Well, not even sometimes. All the time you got to pray. And you got to ask God for those answers. And let him lead you. Don't move on your own understanding. It's going to be a lot of things that I say. You know, yeah, if you know me, I'm a little hothead. But sometimes I got to stop and I got to think about it. Even up until yesterday. You know, when people do you wrong, you got to stop. You're going to get mad, but you got to still pray for them. You know, scripture says that you still got to love your enemy. You still got to pray for your enemy. And even when they persecute you, you still got to pray for them. Even when they do things to try to hurt you, you still got to pray for them. My husband just, he did a Zell to me in December and then tried to reverse the charge. This is the type of BAN person he is, understand? And if you on my page, you know what I mean by BAN. But in case you don't know, it means a BAN. Just, again, put it together. To the extremes that he's gone, I didn't go to those extremes. You know, so I feel like right now, like, even if it was a chance, I would have took him back. With the extremes that he did, nah, I'm never take him back. I wouldn't care what he had going on. I would not take him back. I don't care. Because at this line, it's not a friendship. I don't have a care. It's more of an enemy. And it's not because that's the way that he moves. Understand? It's certain things, lines that you never cross. There's loyalty. And I see that there was no loyalty when it came to me. Right now, during this situation we're going through. But I ain't going to stress over it because, like I said, when you try to... My mother always taught me, when you dig a ditch, you got to dig two. So when you dig a ditch with somebody, you got to dig two ditches because you're going to fall in the same ditch you dig for that other person. Like I said, I don't have no reason to be mad. I don't have no animosity. This is what I wanted. I'm happy as can be right now. I don't have to worry about coming home and arguing because he's an idiot, or coming home and arguing because he came to my office and he might have seen me talking to my maintenance or talking to a contractor that happened to be a male. I don't have to argue because a friend of over 30 years called to say happy birthday. There's a lot of things that I never spoke about. And I'm still not even going to get into detail about it, but the insecurities is way too much. If you're in a relationship and that person is trying to isolate you from what you know and who you know and your friends and your family, that's abusive. You may not realize it's abusive, but it is abusive. So you need to cut that off before it turns into physical abuse. There's many, and I think I spoke about this before, there's many types of abuse. Everybody always knows about the physical abuse, but there's verbal abuse. I don't care if you get drunk. I don't care if you high on pills, high on drugs. When you start talking real ratchet, real rough, real negatively, real aggressively towards somebody, that's abusive. Understand? If you're in that type of situation, remove yourself from it. It's not good for you. I always say that if I allow somebody to be verbally abusive to me, it's going to turn into physical abuse. So I usually check them before it turns into that. If you start talking to me and I feel like it's verbally abusive, I'm going to check you and be like, yo, watch your mouth. Because it's going to trigger some things in me. Because it's going to make me be make me become physically abusive. Well, physical. It's going to make me get physical because I feel like you're going to try to hurt me. There's financial abuse, because if you're a person and you're not working and you depend solely on your other half to pay your bills, and now they're not giving you money, or they taking money and they doing what they want to do, that's a financial abuse. That's not cool neither. Emotional abuse, where they constantly telling you, oh, you ain't never going to be nothing, you ain't never going this, or you a hoe this and you that and that. Yo, those are things that's going to weigh on you. And I always say that the verbal stuff and the emotional stuff and the mental stuff are things that stick with you more than the physical stuff. I remember I had a conversation with my soon-to-be ex-husband when I was like, you always tell me I put my hands on you, but you don't ever talk about the stuff you say out your mouth. The stuff you say out your mouth is what caused me to put my hands on you. I don't want to hear that's just how I talk, because don't talk to me like that. Because I done asked you not to talk to me like that. Like, it's a and Megan Thee Stallion song, Do It on a Tip, with featuring the City Girl. She says, that's on her new album. She says, you arguing with me, but I'm a female, but you arguing with me. But them niggas got you looking stupid. You need to argue with them. And to be honest, like, you coming home, you arguing with your girl, you arguing with your wife. But these niggas you outside with, they taking your money because they got you looking stupid. Every time you look, they got their hand out. They know you got the bottle, so they trying to drink. Them the niggas you need to be arguing, but instead you want to come, you want to argue with your wife, you want to argue with your girl. That's some real clown stuff. Understand? So, those are the things that you really got to focus on. And those are the things that really, they tend to stay with women. And those are the things that women they seem not to be able to shake in their lives. So they go from relationship to relationship, and they remember that, oh, my ex said I wasn't pretty enough. My ex said I was ugly. My ex said my teeth need to be fixed. My ex said my nose was too big. My ex said I was too fat. My ex said I was too skinny. My ex said I don't have no butt. My ex said my butt too big. My ex said I don't have no boobs. My ex said my boobs is too big. My ex said I was bald-headed. My ex said I got too much hair. My ex said I couldn't see. Those type of things, they stick with the female. So when they go into their other relationships, they carrying that. So now their self-esteem is so low from this emotional, mental, and verbal abuse that they already endured from a previous relationship. So this is why if you're going through these things, cut it out. Try your best. It's not easy, but ask somebody, how do you go about it? Seek counseling, but don't stay in that situation. That is not a good situation. I'm saying it, and the things I'm saying is all things that either I experienced or somebody I know have experienced it. When I'm talking to young ladies and they're telling me, oh, but I don't think I'm pretty enough. Nah, it's never about you thinking you're pretty enough. You got to know for yourself. Don't let somebody else tell you you're not pretty enough. Because if they say you're not pretty, what made them talk to you? What made them want to holler at you? That's just the way to beat you down so that you will get this low self-esteem and nobody else will want you. Become financially independent. Don't look for a man to take care of you. Be able to do it for yourself. That's why it's important to get an education. That's why it's important to work. Have your own. For me, because I'm always the one that I'm going to have my own, in my marriage, it played an issue because he knew I didn't need him. He knew that financially I could take care of myself. And he's so-called, quote, unquote, a provider. But, so that was the issue. You're a provider for those who make less money than you. For those who make you feel like I need you to help me take care of it. Looky here. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been on my own since I was 20 years old. And I got my first place when my daughter was 6 months old. So she was 20 years old. I've been working since I was 14 years old. So I've always been able to take care of myself. So I wasn't dependent on my mother and my father. And yeah, I tell you all day, I am very spoiled. But I'm independently spoiled. That means that, yeah, I'm a brat, but I'm going to get it on my own. Yeah, my parents spoiled me. Yeah, my brother spoiled me. But I know how to get it on my own. But I want y'all ladies to understand it's important not to let no man beat you down. need y'all men to know also don't let no women beat you down, because it's vice versa. It happens on every, and it's not always a female being a victim of domestic violence or being a victim of abuse, and it's not always, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm transparent. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. That's the reason of me starting this YouTube channel, so I could talk about real issues, talk about things people are afraid to talk about. Don't worry about if you go in a marriage and you're afraid that somebody's going to tell you, oh, you can't get divorced. Oh, because let me tell you something. If you are going through it, more pain, go get that divorce. It is okay. It may be the best thing you could have ever done in your life. It's all right. Don't let somebody tell you, oh, you should feel stupid, because, I'll feel stupid if I stay in this situation. Even in this situation, I've been asked, oh, you don't feel, why would I feel embarrassed? I would have felt embarrassed if I'd have stayed with the situation. You get one and done with me. It's not no 2, 3, 4. Ain't none of that. I learned to love myself more than anybody else. So I took you back the first time. It ain't gonna be no take back again. So we done went through the jungle creatures. We ain't about to play this game no more. Not gonna do it. I let him have his jungle creatures to himself. That's his business, I guess that makes him feel like a man. I take care of myself. I bought my own car. Well, let me put it like this. I put that down payment down. I pay them payments every month. It wasn't, he bought my car. People were always trying to make it seem like, oh, they're such the victim. I'm never going to say I'm the victim. I wasn't perfect. Yeah, if you set it off, I promise you I'm going to finish it. There's no in-betweens about that. There's definitely no in-betweens. But ladies, I want y'all to know your worth. Just know your worth. Demand what you're worth. Don't settle for any old thing. Don't be so desperate. And for my single mothers out there that's going to watch, don't use your kids as a pawn to get back at the baby father. That's one thing about me. I've never used my kids as a pawn against their father. I never said, oh, you can't see your kids. You can see these kids. Come see these kids. Come see them. Come pick them up. Come take them. Because they need to know their father. Now, that's on you if you choose not to. Understand my life is not going to stop because you're not trying to be a father. But I also need you to understand that it doesn't matter who you dealing with, their father is going to be their father. Don't let no man come and say, oh, no, they can't see their father. Especially a man who don't got no kids. And men, if you don't got no kids and you dealing with a woman who got kids, don't tell them that her kids can't see their daddy. Because you don't know what it is until somebody tell you, you can't see your kids because my new man said you can't see your kids. Don't do that. Women, don't do that. Yeah, you might still be in love with that man, but it didn't work. Shake it off. There's other men out there. But you got a co-parent, so try to be friendly with the co-parenting. It ain't always easy, but try your best. Try your best to co-parent. Don't be bitter. Do everything, don't be bitter. Even now, like I said, I'm going through a divorce. I'm not bitter. Oh, no, I did react to some things, but I reacted because I'm big on honesty and respect and loyalty. So if I come to you and I ask you woman to woman, why you done been my husband's phone? And it better not be in my husband's phone again, and you lie to me, I'm going to feel a type of way. That's when me and you got problems. If I ask you as my husband, why does broad number in your phone? And then you tell me 2 lies, and then your mans in them say, nah, I don't know that hoe. Son, we going to have a problem. I ain't even going to lie, because you lies. And yeah, some going to say it ain't for the woman to be loyal. She don't got a loyalty to you. She don't owe you nothing. Nah, she don't. But like I said, woman to woman, if I come to you and I ask you, be woman enough to answer. Especially when you claim you're a married woman yourself. You know what I mean? Like I said, as a married woman, your number shouldn't have been another man's phone. But, to each their own. Some women love messing with married men. That ain't my thing. But as a man, you're supposed to respect that. Like, don't never do that. Like, really? Your loyalty's supposed to lie with your woman. With your wife. Not your side whore. That's the things that bother me. So it ain't about me being better. No, my actions was about the fact that you lied. That's what my actions was about. Don't lie. Be real. Especially when after the fact you want to be so bold and you tough, Because I'm going to be like, nah, when I was in your face, you ain't had that same energy. You know, and that's just really what it is. You could be bold and say, oh, I'm driving his car. Baby, drive his car because I know the real about your car. It's dark, so I can't really show y'all what's in my car, but right now, in my yard. But right now, I can tell you it's 2, 4, 6 cars in my yard. Pretty could drive whatever I want to drive. 3 of which in the yard is in my name. By you being bold, you should have been bold when I asked you. You know, that's my thing. And women, put yourself, when a married man approaches you, put yourself in that wife's shoes. Because if he did it to his wife, he gonna do it to you. Like I always say, if he do it to his baby mama, he gonna do it to you. Because obviously there's no loyalty. And know when these dudes is just throwing game out at you. No. If a man says, oh, my wife don't want me, but I got bae, shorty, he pretty much telling you, if my wife wanted me, I wouldn't be with you. Again, know your worth. It ain't that serious. But your priority should be to your kids. Women, make your kids your priority. When these kids get grown, you can live your best life. Yes, you see me out there tonight with my cousins, but my kids are grown, baby. My baby is 16, going to be 17. He drives himself where he wants to go in his own car. He has his own money. So this is my time to really live my life. But just know your worth. Know your worth. I cannot say it enough. Know your worth. If it's something you fight and pray, ask God to deliver you from it. Ask God to heal your heart. Ask him to heal your pain. Ask him to remove you from the situation you're going through if you feel like you don't have the strength. Ask him to give you the strength to remove yourself from the situation. Get a support system. You know, a lot of time, us as women, we don't come together and support one another. But I need us to start coming together to support one another. You know, it's important to come, as they say, fix your sister's crown. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to fix your sister's crown when they want to be out here and they want to be da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and they want to be rah-rah, especially when it's something that you have that they want. You got to know, try to help them. You know, I try to help women, but when I see you coming at me, yeah, I'm going to react. Like I said, I'm a reactor. I'm never going to tell you I'm not. I'm definitely a reactor. Just know that it's always more than one side of the story. Help each other when you can. Pray. People will ask me all day, how do you do it? How do you have the strength? This little town I'm in is a small town, so everybody know everybody. So, no, I never want my business out, like, unless I'll put it out there. But because it's so small, and that person I married is such a disrespectful little prick, Little Willie. Like I said, this video was going to be dedicated to Little Willie. I had to let it be known what it was. I have receipts to bills he owes from even when he was staying with the Rhino. I will use other names not to expose other people. I have bills that he taken out that he didn't pay. All my bills in my house is in my name. My cars is in my name. Like I said, my son car is in my name. My baby boy, my older 2 kids, they handle their own business. But just know, when I'm spending money, I'm not spending his money. I ain't never spend his money. I spent my money. That's why I say have your own money. Because if that dude or that female decides to get up and leave, guess what you still got? Your own money. You not sitting and looking like, how I'm going to pay my insurance? Got your own. But I ain't even going to stay on this video too long. I just really want to come back and do a video because I haven't really did a video since my birthday. I did like a little quick video the other day. Just like a little, hey, how y'all doing? I have a video coming up. But I'm going to try to get some things done throughout this time. I want y'all to go like my son's YouTube page, K-Trey Smooth. New music dropping real soon. Video dropping. I want y'all to support him. If you know a young person that's trying to get some things together in their life, support them. Encourage them. Let them know that it can be done. Show them different. Show them that being in the hood is not all it is. If you need some tax services, Grant Tax Biz is open for business. put a message in a comment. Well, comment, and I'll get back to you. But stay encouraged. During this time with this pandemic that's going on, it's not the time to be angry with anybody. That's why I stress. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. Life is too short. I don't have time to be worrying about craziness. I'm trying to live my days and be happy. That don't mean that I'm not going to react sometimes when things happen. But I have the circle that tells me to let go and let God handle it. Let God fight my battle. Sometimes it's hard to let God fight your battles. Well, the flesh makes it hard because the flesh in you says, nah, I need to react. Nah, I need to fight this battle. But you got to stop. If you do it yourself, you're going to mess it up. But if you let God handle it, it's always going to work out. And that was what I got yesterday. So I thank my circle, my intercessors who tell me, be encouraged. Don't react. Because if you react, you're going to stop God from giving you the blessings that he's trying to give you. But you tell that enemy, Satan, you ain't got nothing on my God. So I say to little Willie and company, y'all ain't got nothing on my God. Stop playing with me. Trust. I don't got to touch you. I don't got to react. God got this battle. I say to my viewers and to my followers, if somebody's coming at you or the enemy is attacking you, attacking your family, let them know you ain't got nothing on my God. Because my God, he got this battle for me. You may have initiated the war, but God said, this battle, you have the victory. Don't seek vengeance. I got you. I got you, my child. Sit back, relax, and let me handle it for you. If there's any topics that y'all want me to talk about, drop it in the comment sections, inbox me, whatever it is, just let me know. Yes, because I tend to talk about things that they want to stray away from. Can't nobody judge you. That's why I say what I want to say. Only God could judge me. So I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to say the things that I say because those are the things that help me deal with what I need to deal with. And you never know when somebody else is dealing with something, they need to hear those things. So don't let nobody tell you you're wrong for the way that you react. Sometimes you do got to take a second and think about it. Because if I don't think about it, I'm going to be a straight hothead. So a lot of times when things is going on, if I don't have that moment to really sit down and think about it, I'm going to be a hothead. You know, these last... dealing with the things that I'm dealing with, like I said, it's a little bit harder, you know, when somebody you married to that you're supposed to love and they're supposed to love you tries to attack you financially. You got to sit back and you got to stop. It's amazing because the person knows that that's the reason why I had to pack that stuff up and put them out. But you still want to try to attack me financially. I'm not even going to fight this battle. I'm going to let God go ahead and fight this battle for me. I'm going to remove myself from it. I'm going to let him go ahead and fight it. Because I think he'd do a better job. Actually, not even I think. I know he's going to do a better job at it than I will. But I'm going to hold my head, keep pushing. Like I said, if there's anything y'all want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. You'll see a little bit more videos of me hanging out with my friends, hanging out, going out on dates, seeing different things. I might give you a little snippet to my grandbaby baby shower. I'm not really sure because I'm not going to post my grandbaby at all. Not until my son says he's ready. But let me know what y'all want me to talk about. I'm going to talk about it. I ain't afraid to talk about it. Psst. Who going to do something? Talk about it. Get it off your chest. Don't hold on to it. Because we don't want a head full of gray hair. Yes, I locked my hair. So, I'm going to get a lock maintenance and a style this week. So, I'm in the process of relocking my hair. If you know me, every time I go through a change in my life or something I'm going on in my life, I do something with my hair. So, this time it was like, don't cut it, don't perm it. So, I decided to go back to my locks. I'm back in the gym. I'm probably going to do a video of me in the gym just so you can see that there's things I'm working on. When you go through things, don't get depressed. Work on yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Those are the things that help you. Stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay prayed up, stay focused. Thank you for following me. Thank you for watching me. See y'all later. Good night.